3 tonight. The Tahiti Blues, searching for a W, will be taking on the surging Golden Bears. And moments before our third and final matchup, as we've been doing all night long, special prayers and tefillot for those in Israel, the families, the soldiers, Israel itself. As both teams huddle in unison. And the Golden Bears control the tip. Here's Gwindy at half court. Teddy Shama draws the assignment. Gives to Manopla. Manopla hands it off to Tico. Kick a 10. And Gwindy, on his first attempt, with a hand in his face, gives the Golden Bears a 3-0 lead. Here's Teddy Shama in the corner. Backs out to Dan. Dan gives to Sweat. Sweat to Nechmias. Straight away 3. Little Dennis, no good. Tapped up and taken by Ray J. Here's Tico. Tico. Gives to Katan. No good on a wild shot by Manopla. Here's Joey Dan. Dan throws it into the hands of Tico. Tico, on his way to the basket, lays it up and in for a 5-0 lead. There's little Dennis. Gives to Shama. Shama, no good. Rebounded by Gwindy, and he throws a pass that Ray J could not catch up with. Now here's Joey Dan. Dan, Tahiti Blues. Looking to get on track. Bounce pass. Nechmias for the lay-in. And he throws it up ahead to Ray J as they catch the Blues sleeping. And it's 7-2. Here's Dan. Dan, the screen from Nechmias. Gives to Nechmias for the jumper, and it's good. Here's Gwindy. Gwindy. Behind his back. Spins, and he's fouled, and he heads to the line for 2. Gwindy, first free throw, no good. Knocks down the second. Here's Dan. Gives to Sweat. Sweat. Gives to little Dennis. Little Dennis. Couldn't get it to go. But Nechmias there in the follow. It's a 2-point game. Eddie Cohen gives it off to Manopla. No good on the 3. Rebounded by Little Dennis. Little Dennis takes it by himself. And he'll have an opportunity to tie it at the line. Free throw attempt is good. Knocks it down. Here's Tico. No good. Taken down by Little Dennis. And Dayan Gwindy. Gwindy off the hands of the Blues. Here's Catton. Catton with the fade, no good. Catton at the line. Knocks down the free throw. And Catton hits the pair. Here's Dan. Dan finds Nechmiaz, drives to the basket, ties it up at 10. Here's Ray J. Ray J. Drives baseline. Gets past Dan off the glass and in. Dan is running. Gives it off to Swed. Swed. And there's the three, and it's no good by Little Dennis. Nice move by Gwindy. Kicks it out to Minopla. Minopla back to Gwindy. Gwindy for three on the run, no good. Rebounded by Dan. Dan. Nice move by Swed. Here's Gwindy. Kicks it out to Tico. Tico, the leaner, gets it to go. Dan. Swatted by Tico. Tico steps out of bounds. Headed back to the Blues. And he buries the three. For the answer, no good. And Joey Dan comes down with it. Behind the back, no good. And it's taken down by Sammy Shabbat. Shabbat up ahead to Ray J. Ray J contact. And he heads to the line for two. Here's Ray J at the line. Jajati knocks down the first. And he buries the pair. The Golden Bears back up by one. Stutters to the basket, throws it to Dan. Dan gives to Simmons, who checks in. Swed kicks to Shama. Finds Swed. Swed behind the back. Reverse. No good. Rebounded by Teddy Shama. Throws it up. No good. And they find Sammy Shabbat up ahead, and he lays it up and in. Here's Dan. Fouled. It's going to be a side out. Little Dennis to inbound. Gets it into Shama. Shama. Swed. Flips it up and in. And Tico, no good. Rebounded by Swed. stuffs Little Dennis. And Tico on the hezzy, no good. Rebounded by Dan. Dan. And Little Dennis cannot knock down the three. Gwindy for three, bang! Pretty move by Mark Gwindy.
Slow that down. We don't get three, it's points the other way. Slow it down.
Dan finds Shama. Stops and puts it up and in. They throw within two. Tico gives to the Jajati. Finds Shabbat. Shabbat loses it. Chases down his own bobble. Shabbat with Simmons on him. Backs it up. Joey Dan comes down with the rebound. And Sweat with a wild shot, no good. And it's intercepted now by Little Dennis. And Simmons throws it back into the hands of the Bears, and Gwindy for three, and he cans it. Not a great sequence there for the Tahiti Blues. And Shama, no good. Rebounded by Jajati. Ray J, oh, and a blocking foul is called on Joey Dan. The timeout is called. Back out of that timeout. Here's Gwindy, top of the key. Being doubled. Penetrates, puts it up, and he's fouled. Now here's Gwindy at the line. Knocks down the first. He knocks down the second, and the Bears have their largest lead of the night at 7. Here's Dan for three, and it's pure. 4-point game. Here's Tico. Tico finds a crease, taken away by Simmons. Simmons throws it up ahead to Shama. Gives to Little Dennis. Little Dennis. Back to Simmons. Cross-court pass. Sweat. Three. No good. Rebounded by Manopla. Ray J. Cross-court pass. Gwindy. Wide open. Three. No good. Rebounded Joe Dan. Dan. Through traffic is fouled. Dan at the line. 10 minutes to play in the first half. Misses the first. And he misses the second. Here's Gwindy. Gives to Ray J. Ray J. Back into the hands of Gwindy. Gwindy. Gives to Ray J. Ray J for three. Bang! Dan. Gives to Swed. Swed downloaded Little Dennis. Finds Swed. Swed. Nice move to the basket. Couldn't finish. And staying with the Blues. Nehemias checks in. Simmons checks out. They find Teddy Shama underneath the basket, draws contact, and puts it up and in. And we're back to a 4-point game. Tico, Gwindy corner, catch, shoot 3. Nothing there. But the Golden Bears come up with it. Gwindy hands to Ray J. Ray J 3, and it's pure. Under 8 minutes to play in the first half. Tahiti trying to keep up. Nice defense there by the Golden Bears. Here's Gwindy. Here's to Tico. Tico for 3, and it's pure. 10-point lead for the Golden Bears. Stolen by Ray J. Ray J with the hesitation, and he's fouled on his way to the basket. And the Golden Bears look to build upon their largest lead, which is already 10. Tajati knocks down the first. He knocks down the second. Now here's Dan. Gives to little Dennis. Simmons, top of the key. Simmons stops. Passed it out to Dennis. Simmons. Up top to Nechmias for 3, no good. And it's taken down by Simmons. Simmons finds Dayan, 3, and it's pure. And Joey Dan there to intercept that full court pass. To Dennis. Dennis finds Shama, air ball, and Gwindy comes up with it. Gets to Tico. Tico, nice pass to Manopla, backs it out to Shabbat. Shabbat, and it's headed back to Tahiti.
Yeah, where do you guys go? Keep fighting, man. Got space there.
Dan, bounce pass to the corner. Back to Dan. Dennis, 3, book it! Needed that one, 6-point game. Now Gwindy. Pass to Manopla. Gives it off to Tico. Tico to Shabbat. Shabbat 3. No good. Tapped and taken by Simmons. Simmons. Luckily back into the hands, but taken away. And it's an easy bucket for the Golden Bears on the ill-advised pass by David Simhon. 8-point game. Here's Dennis, turnaround 3, bang! 5-point game. Swing, Shabbat. Shabbat with the Euro lays it up and in. Here's Dan. Dan drives, kicks at a corner. Simon 3, no good short. Rebounded by Gwindy. Gwindy. Desperation heave for 3, no good. And here's Shama. Shama around the defender, lays it up and in. 5-point game. Tahiti desperately trying to just stay in this. Gives to Manopla. Manopla lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Dennis. Dennis has it taken away by Tajati. Jad, he drives to the basket, long strides for the lay-in. And the turnovers are mounting for the Tahiti Blues. Dayan, the easy drive to the basket. And they call the technical on Joey Dayan.
There's 0% chance I swiped the ball. He ready to me? 1 or 2. How do you explain the ball? 2 shots. One shot and then you get the ball there. Come on! What are we doing here?
And they give the Golden Bears a free throw on the technical. Knocks down the first.
You're a coach, Sam! Sam! Come on! What the fuck? You guys are too close to me. That's pathetic. I didn't do anything.
And Joey Dayan is displeased with the official's call, giving him 2 technical free throws and the ball. And there for the easy layup. It's a 4-point swing.
Stop being selfish right now. Not being selfish.
9-point lead for the Bears. Quickly unraveling for the Blues. Nehemiah's fouled, and he heads to the line for 2. Knocks down the free throw. And he knocks down the second. 7-point game, minute to play here in the first half. Gives to Catton. Catton back to Tico. 39 seconds to play. There's Manopla. Gives it back to Tico. Throws to Shabbat. 20 seconds to play here in the first half. There's the screen. Baseline flips it up, no good. Simmons gets to the hand. 2 seconds at the buzzer, no good. And that's the half. Here's Joe Dan, second half underway. Misses the 3. Wendy to the corner, Manopla, 3, no good. Rebounded by Dan. And Dan M1. Joe Dan at the line. Blues are clinging on. knocks down the free throw. Here's Gwindy. And one. Seven-point game. Joe Dayan knocks down the outside shot. And it's 50-46.
I'm going, Joey. You going your way?
And Gwindy with the leaner. Here's Shama. Shama through traffic. Heads to the line for two.
Keep sending it off.
Here's Gwindy. Gwindy, long three, no good. Rebounded by Shama. Shama feeds Sweat down low, couldn't finish. And here's Ray J. Ray J finds Minopa down low for the lay-in. Pretty move, but he's fouled. Five-point game. Tico gives to Minopa. Minopa lets it fly, and the youngster hits a big three-pointer. Little Dennis. Mid-range, no good. And taken away by Little Dennis. Dennis to the basket, no good. And here's Catton. Catton gives to Tico. Tico three. Buries it. Dan. Under 15 minutes to play. What a move by Freddie Sweat. Here's Tico. Gives to Ray J. Ray J. Got to go. Back to a 11-point game. Dan gives to Dennis. Dennis has it taken away. Gets it into Dan. Dan. It's caught in a bear sandwich. It's going to be a side out. Dan up top of Dennis. Dennis lets it fly for three. No good. Rebounded by Shama. No good. Rebounded by the Bears. Here's Tico. Tico from the free throw line. And he gets it to go, and it's a 13-point lead with 13:11 remaining. Here's Dan. Gives to Swed. Swed. In the corner. Up top to Simhorn. Simhorn gets to Nechmias. Nechmias finds Shama. Shama. And it's headed the other way. Ray J explodes to the basket. Oh, no good, but he heads to the line for two. Here's Ray J at the line. First of two attempts is no good. And he splits the pair. Dan gets to Shama. Shama gets back to Dan. Dan being hounded. Good defense by Tico. Simhorn. Shama up and in. Long shot, Manopla, no good. And here's Dan. Throws it up ahead to Shama in the corner. Running one-hander, no good, but he heads to the line for two. Teddy Shama looking to make it a 10-point game.
It's an odd question.
And he does. Catton gives to Gwindy. Gwindy finds Catton. And Ray J and one. And he completes the three-point play. Go Dan. And one. Pretty move, Joey Dan. And they're back within 10. Tico swings to Catton. And Ray J, no good. Rebounded by Dennis. Dan throws it ahead to Nechmias. Lays it up, no good. And somehow back into the hands of Swed for the lay-in. 8-point game. Tico up, no good. Rebounded Dennis. Finds Dennis. Dennis. Big time three, no good. Rebounded Nefnias. Dan, three, no good. Rebounded Tico. Shabbat fouled on his way to the hole for 2 free throws. Clock continues to tick. 7 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Desperation in his step. Shama, long strides, no good. Picked up by Nefnias. Dennis gives to Shama. Shama, three, bucket! Come Gwindy in a double team, gives to Tico. Tico, step back. Last touch by the Blues, staying this way. Gwindy, catch, shoot, three, no good. And is chased down by Catton. Throws down low, nobody home. And Tahiti trying to make a late game run. To the corner, Dennis, three. No good, short. Gets his own miss. Swings. Shama, three. No good. Some big missed opportunities for Tahiti over there. Gwindy throws it up, no good. And a foul is called on the reach-in. It's a 1-on-1. Catton at the line. Misses the first. Chased down by Dennis. Tahiti down by 7. Season kind of on the line. And it's taken away. Tico picks the pocket of Joey Dayan. And a timeout is called by the Golden Bears. At that timeout, drives to the basket, no good, gets his own miss. And he's fouled by Ray J in the back. Gonna be a side out. Oh, it's a 1-on-1. Clock stops, 4:27 remaining.
Box out, guys, box out!
And he knocks down the first. And he hits the pair. Down 7 are the Tahiti Blues. Golden Bears with the lay-in is Tico. They're back up by 9. Dennis, three, bang! 6-point game, 4 minutes to play. Spins. Gives to Shabbat. Shabbat, top of the key, jab step. Throws it up, no good. Rebounded Swed. Swed on the break. Straight to the basket, flips it up, no good. And is headed to the Golden Bears. 3:30 to play. Bears ball, 6-point lead. Tico gives to Gwindy. Gwindy been relatively quiet tonight compared to the last few weeks. All he's looking at is the win column. Gwindy behind the back. Floats it up, no good, gets his own miss. And is taken down by Dennis. Dennis gets to Nehemias. Nehemias to Shama. Down low is Swed. Swed. Throws it out to Joe D. Shot clock at 10. Oh, and he loses it for a moment. Dennis puts up a three. No good. Tapped up and saved. Taken by Catton. And the Golden Bears back with the ball. And Tico, some fancy footwork. Gives it off to Shabbat. Fade away, and it's good. A dagger by Sammy Shabbat. 8-point game, 2 minutes to play. Throws to the corner. And Shama buries the triple. Tahiti Blues hanging around. It's 77-72. Minute 45 to play. Ray J throws to the corner, Catton three, no good. And it's chased down. And last touch by Ray J. There was contact, nothing called. Giving Tahiti an opportunity. Gets it into Dan. Minute 30 to play. Throws to Freddie Swed. Swed heads to the hole and he lays it up and in. Strong move. We have a 3-point game. Minute 15 to play. Golden Bears up 3 with the ball. Minute to go. Tico gives it to Sammy Shabbat. Finds Tico. Shabbat, fadeaway jumper, no good. And Tahiti comes down with it. There's Dennis. The timeout is called. Tahiti with an opportunity to tie it with 49.5 to go. 49.5 to go. Tahiti with the ball down 3. Dan pulling out the play. Back to Dan. Shot clock at 10. And he loses it. And it's come up with by Tico. Tico throws it out to Manopola. And there's the foul. It's a one-on-one opportunity here for Manopola. Knocks down the first. It's a 2-possession game. And he hits the second. Dan. Long three, no good. Rebounded Dennis. Up and in. And one. And this game isn't over yet. Little Dennis at the line looking to complete a 3-point play to pull this game within 2 with 15.4 to go. Free throw, no good! That's gotta hurt for Tahiti. Could have been a 2-point game. And Tahiti looks dejected on the bench. Gets it in. There's the foul to Gwindy. And Gwindy puts the game just out of reach. Joey Dan for three, no good, and that should do it. 81-76. Valiant effort from Tahiti, but just not enough to take down the Golden Bears. Even on a Mark Gwindy night where he does not explode. Tahiti's season continues in a downward spiral, and the Bears are on their upward trend.